Hi, this is my entry for Amanda's annual Antinatalist, Why I Am an Antinatalist contest. Uh, I could start at the beginning, but that would probably be too boring. So, horrible childhood, teenage years, very bad, very little good. So I'll skip to the the crux of when I knew that life was bad, and that was the 2 years that I worked in the morgue at Louisville General Hospital when I was in the late 70s. And that was a wake up call to the reality of life. And the reality is that it's a dead end. It's horrible. Uh, our busiest time was the weekends. There's 18 coolers in that morgue, and we filled them up just about every weekend. And it was gunshots, car accidents, suicides, murders, um, industrial accidents. I seen one construction worker fall off building and it crushed his head, and it was just horrible. Any manner of death that you can imagine. There's a couple that lingers in my mind, like one black chick, she got shot in the face and it rearranged her face in this grotesque, um, I don't even know, she had to have had a closed casket funeral. And that's when I realized that life wasn't a gift. It's almost, it kind of occurred to me it was a curse. And also when I was like 19 years old, and looking at the people being put inside of these coolers, I realized, hey, that's going to be you going in there one day. You know, um, that it's reality, and reality is a cruel mistress. It's cruel all the way around. So anyway, it was a horror show for 2 years. I could give more details about how horrible it was. I'll spare you. Yeah, I don't really want to relive it. But I knew then in the 70s that what people told you about life was not true. It's a lie. Life is a gift and it's good. It just wasn't true. It's delusional. At best, it's okay. It's periods of suffering and then a few ha-has here and there and more suffering. And then in the end, you wink out of existence. You're gone, like you never existed. I call it a life a dream state or nightmare state, however you want to put it, between two states of non-existence. You don't exist before you're born. You're created. You evolve through life, accumulating a personality. Then you die, and boom, it's like you never existed. So you got to suffer X amount of time and ponder your mortality. That eventually it's going to be over, bad or good. And even if it's mostly bad, you're still got to go through this process of death. And not many people look forward to the actual act of dying. I don't. But it's surely coming. And that's what made me an antinatalist. Also want to mention something else. Besides being in the antinatalist community, I'm in the abrupt climate change community, and people don't seem to share in both. The abrupt climate change community is saying that we're going to be extinct in a decade or so, And so it's all going to be for naught anyway. So that's my video. Thanks, Amanda. I appreciate it. Bye.